popular one that you want to get?
All right. So new for 2011, we're going to have an expanded range of wide mouth bottles. As you can see, some of our bottles are more design oriented. Some of them are more traditional. This bottle we're very excited about is a 0.75 liter wide mouth aluminum Sigg bottle. So what are the advantages of a bottle like this? For a number of years, we've been told that our bottles are great. They're obviously the lightest bottles made. But in addition to that, we've received the feedback that sometimes they can be a little bit more difficult to clean because of the narrow mouth, say at the top of a regular bottle. In this case, it's actually a two-stage system where you can unscrew the entire top, okay? And then on top of that, you have the option of putting any existing Sigg top on top of that. So over here you have a three-stage sport top, which is screwed.
So the top there next down, so you can use your other styles.
That's exactly right. So there's your sport top, right? And then let's say, for example, you like the screw top. So we'll take this screw top here, put it right on there. So that's something that we're extremely excited about. We think that we've really been in touch with our consumer base, and we've made a change that will resonate. So easier to clean, you can put ice in it. Just a general improvement.
Good for mixes and things.
Great for mixes, for electrolyte solutions or whatever you might want to use in there. So moving through the line, we have the already existing wide mouths. As I mentioned, we are doing more design elements on them this year moving forward. And then as you peruse through, we have our heritage collection, which is just kind of an homage to the old style bottles that they've been producing in Switzerland since 1908. This is obviously much more indicative of something you would have seen back then than something like this. Then over here you're going to see our regular 1.0 liter traveler bottles. As you can see, we're kind of trying out some new color tones, trying to mix it up a little bit to go along with the standard colors. Then over here on the other side, I'll walk you through some of our 0.6 liters. So over here you have a sport top on top of a 0.6 liter bottle. Really very standard, different graphic elements. Same sport top we've been using for a number of years with that bottle. Over here you'll see some of our more lifestyle oriented products. So these bottles are quite obviously targeting the yoga holistic whole body world.
So it doesn't look like you're out rock climbing every time you want to get
right,
water.
Not all of our consumers are rock climbers for sure. And then as we move through, you'll see some of our tween bottles. So you'll see things like this, or
so that if they want to use a reusable bottle, they've got aluminum where it's going to last a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Aluminum is highly durable, and no matter how many dings and dents you get in it, it's going to maintain its structural integrity. So this is the kind of product that if I can't say it's a lifetime product, I can say that you're going to get years upon years upon years of use out of it.
It's not going to dry rot in the sun, or
not going to dry rot in the sun.
Dishwasher.
Absolutely not. Now, when you do run these through a dishwasher, one thing you should keep in mind is that while the bottle is completely safe in the dishwasher, we don't necessarily recommend doing that. We think that our bottles are pretty, and paint can scratch.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, but short of that, they, generally speaking, they are safe to run through the dishwasher. Also, I'll also point out that cleaning them in a dishwasher is not necessarily the best way to go about doing it. So, if you want to just think about this for a second, the way dishwashers work, they shoot water around. Water has to get into an extremely small opening in the case of a regular bottle, and even in a wide mouth bottle, a rather small opening. We definitely recommend, emptying your bottle regularly, every day, pretty much. And then with a soapy water or a cleaning, soapy water solution or a cleaning tablet or something, soaking it, and then maybe going at it with, one of our accessory brushes.
Oh, okay.
Or possibly even, like a baby bottle brush would work as well.
Okay.
So really that's the better way to clean a Sigg bottle. So coming out through here, we have a lot of our children's products. This is something that we're very proud of, and in Europe is really a bigger piece of our business than, say, the adult level products. So
it's easier to hold on to it. And
yeah,
don't need so much liquid.
Yeah. So these are kind of things that are really design oriented. Making drinking water for your child fun is essential. I mean, it's good for them to drink more water. I think that's something that maybe in a world of soda and juices, sugar and caffeine, is something that maybe is overlooked, that we just don't drink enough water. And I think that's important. Again, very durable, resistant to a lot of the traps you would fall into with some other materials. But again, the key is to make it fun for the children, right? If I'm a 8-year-old boy and I have a choice between carrying around a blue bottle or a blue bottle with ninjas, I'm going to carry the blue bottle with ninjas. So, and likewise,
easy to identify too. If there's a
that's right
playing sports or something, you got them laying there, you know which one's yours.
For sure. And on the other side of the coin, if I'm a girl and I'm carrying around a green bottle, would I rather be carrying that around or Hello Kitty and a rainbow? So that's really what stands out in our children's line as of right now. I believe that there will be some additional products showing up in 2011, which will even further differentiate us from other companies, and you'll be seeing us bring some innovation to the children's line specifically that really will knock one out of the park with that. So, I mean, that's primarily the SIGG line for 2011.
Appreciate your time. Thank you very much for showing it to us.
You're very welcome. Just some interesting products. Like this stuff tends to be really good for holiday.
Yeah, great gifts.
Yeah, I mean, the retro style, kind of like
Harley
Grolsch.
guy doesn't want to carry the
Grolsch top type thing, So we do that stuff, and some people prefer stainless steel to aluminum, just preference, right? Some of the other things that maybe are kind of interesting, if you were showing it to a group of consumers, be some of like our, this stuff isn't available for sale, but it's some pretty cool stuff.
Sure.
Right.
So you can brand them if somebody wants to do a run.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, right here, you see bottles that were used in the filming and on camera of Iron Man 2. Yeah, that bottle was actually used by one of the cast members in Iron Man 2 and returned to us. I have a signed Robert Downey Jr. bottle back in my office. It's kind of fun.
Sure.
And we've worked with some great brands, obviously, and I think it's this bottle was a crew bottle for Lollapalooza.
Cool.
For this year. So, which I think is either just happened or is about to happen. So we do a lot of that kind of stuff, and I think that's interesting for consumers to see, because they're going to see it in some pretty interesting places.
Cool. And they know that it's actually yours, not just some rip-off.
Generally speaking, because one thing about our bottles is we always have our logo on it.
Yeah.
We never we do not private label bottles. We'll co-brand bottles, but we will not private label. So
we know the quality is there.
Yeah, exactly. And quite frankly, the people who seek us out don't want a private label bottle. They want a co-branded bottle because they want to communicate to their consumers that this is a high-quality, Swiss-engineered, Swiss-manufactured product with all of the safety.
That they weren't skimping and
right,
exactly.
All the safety and testing. This isn't something that's been reverse-engineered and produced in mass for pennies on the dollar. This is something that is actually a high quality product that takes a lot of time and effort, and as a result you get a higher priced product, but one that you can trust and one that you feel confident in.
Exactly, one that you can give your employees or your friends. And
that's right, and it sends a message. It means it says, you know what, I care about you enough to give you a better bottle.
Pay more than $1 for a China bottle.
Right, exactly. I mean, that's really, there's no rocket science to it. You get a Chinese rip-off bottle that's branded, it's like, oh great, thanks.
Yeah.
But you get one of our bottles to say, all right, well, this person thought about what he was doing before he made this bottle, or before he selected this bottle, and it's sending a message, and I understand the message. Very successful and continuing to grow.
Awesome. Again, thanks for your time.
You're very welcome.